gotta keep an eye on it. Why are my headphones not in? Jeez. Loud. What's up? Well, I can never say your name right. I'm not even going to try. What's going on? I'm currently editing right now. I just got home from one of the worst days I've ever had at work. I'm not gonna even. Yeah, I ain't even gonna say otherwise. One of the easily worst days I've had in a while. I'm looking for. Oh, we got. Hold on. Got here just in time. Hello. It's pronounced Tzar Mikislav. Yeah, Thane. I'm okay. Listen. I'm used to that place. It happens. We'll live, right? I'm currently editing 2022 in animation as we're speaking, actually. So if I'm not immediately with y'all, that's why. But how are you guys doing today? We doing all right? We all right today? That's a reference to something. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. That's good thing. That's good. Yeah, I'm currently just starting on the video portion. I finished the audio portion of it yesterday, so I'm currently working on the video stuff. Just everything. That's not funny. Don't you double tap the screen? That's disgusting. That's a great one. Yes, I agree that this was definitely one of the better years for the Oscars. They definitely gave it to the right one. I need to see which ones I have already downloaded, because I cannot find. So I need to find assets, years in animation, and 2022. Which ones do I already have? I have chicken hair. Good to know. That's all I have, really. I have to get the others. Oh. I haven't watched it yet, Matthias, but I'm working on it. Hot take: Turning Red is the worst Pixar movie. That is a very hot take. Yes, I unfortunately have to agree with Tzar there, because. Okay, so I need to get the Pixar movies first. One of the only years that Pixar released 2 movies, actually. Cars 2 is probably worse, lol. How am I ever going to get away with the fact that I like Cars 2? How will I ever explain that? I need to show you guys something real quick, though, before, because it just came in today. I was really excited. I was waiting for it for a while. I think I already made a post about it, but look at that. Look at that. That's authentic. Just came into this or it would have been this afternoon. But yeah, got a GameCube now. I'm not going to say which games that I had to delay the Mario Party clone video for, but yeah. Now I just gotta wait for my capture card to come in. Well, not my capture card. It's going to be an AV converter, because the GameCube uses AV cables. And, shoot. So I need to... I will not say if you are correct or not, Dom, but, I am currently also, I just finished the script for my next licensed games video. I'm very excited about that one. Here's a hint. Not even a hint. I just said what it was. That one was interesting in a different way. That one was definitely interesting. I gotta wait for the movie to download. How y'all doing? If I can finally just take a break. Yeah, I just got home an hour ago. I love, yeah. What's going on? Digital World is the worst animation studio in 2D animation history. I've heard of Felon, or however you say his name, but yeah, I've heard of his stuff. How's it going, Go Fan? I'm Puss in Boots, Last Wish Fan 2004. How you guys doing? Just currently editing, waiting for something to download so I can actually edit. It's definitely the hardest part about doing years in animation is waiting for shit to download. And it's just... What's going on, Noah? What's happening? Just currently editing, or I would be if my internet was being a little quicker. What's going on? It's a good day. It's a good day. I'm doing good, Noah. How are you? How are you doing? We're doing good. Very tired. Yeah, work definitely wasn't nice to me. I like both movies. I like Last Wish. I think Last Wish in some ways is better than Pinocchio, but I think Pinocchio is the more deserving of Best Animated Feature. Pinocchio was like, everyone pretty much thought it was going to go to The Last Wish. And my hot take is that I don't think the Sea Beast should have been nominated, but we're not going to get there yet. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, Puss in Boots: Last Wish is great. It's great. It's a great movie. I once called it one of my favorite. I think it is still one of my favorite DreamWorks movies. Saying Grinch is the worst. Yeah. Is DreamWorks really making a Cocomelon? That's crazy. That's wild. 2022 was a really good year for DreamWorks, especially what came after. But yeah, I think that's fair to say. I think 2022. I think DreamWorks also had a decent year in 2006, but that's just because I'm an over-the-hedge glazer. One day I'll do 2006, but not today is not that day. I finally got Turning Red downloaded, so I gotta plug in the old headphones. I like Bad Guys more. Naked Gun was great. Oh, Naked Gun was... I was not expecting to be that funny. I would probably... Yeah, Bad Guys... I watched it because I had to watch it for this video. Oh. I recommend you do if you have a lot of generic footage for RAM. Okay, that's a cool idea. What about the Annie's Choice for Best Animated Feature that year? It's mostly the same as the Oscars, but they put Marcel to the independent version. They nominated Wendell and Wild that year? Do you think The Bad Guys is the Beatles of DreamWorks? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Can't believe the Naked Gun director also did the Chip and Dale movie. That's actually in 2022. Yes, I will, Jonathan. Yes, that's actually the last movie of the year. And yes, it's about as awful as everybody says. I have to find the title screen for Turning Red. Where are you? There we go. There it is. There it is. Nope, I'm not gonna have that frame. I would actually say yes. Or it is worse. I have not done 2011. That won't be for a while. I have to think of a way I can incorporate it. Okay, that's cool. gotta get like a... Yes, Jonathan, I will. This is one of the longer ones. Let me look at how long. Without all my film skits, the entire thing will be around 24 minutes. So this is one of the longer ones I've done, especially compared to 2005. Fun fact, Dom, 2016 got moved up to September, and I'm going to be doing 1995 in November because Toy Story came out in November 1995. But yes, I am very excited about 2016. That was one of my personal favorites. I never understood why people didn't like it. Everybody in my comment section says 2000 animation. What all came out in 2000? I know Dinosaur was a big one. Dinosaur, Titan AE. I'm not sure when I'm going to do 2000 yet. I wonder if you guys could hear the saxophone from my headphone. Craziest year. Fantasia 2000 came out in 1999, actually. I want to say I have Mondo TV coming up. But yeah, I'm still trying to get certain videos set up for September and October. August has all of its videos planned already, but my schedule changes. Chicken Run, yeah, come on. You're losing your touch, Xander. So far, probably either boring or even underwhelming. I was really excited at the beginning of the year. There was a lot of movies I was so excited to watch. Dog Man, obviously The Bad Guys 2. I don't think there was a lot of disappointing films. I feel like it just wasn't as big of a splash. I'd say the biggest splashes came from K-pop Demon Hunters and Bad Guys 2, probably. Yep. Where do I go to? Bad Guys 2 is my favorite so far. Unironically, I know that it sounds like I'm just glazing it because it's Bad Guys 2, but yeah, I thought that was like a very good sequel to Bad Guys. I'd actually say it's one of the few sequels that I think was better. I want to know how I can watch The Animal Farm, and I'm not going to say I'm excited for Fixed. I saw the trailer. I'm like, okay, this probably should have stayed Lost Media. I've seen so many like TikTok edits of My Little Soda Pop, and it's always something like Gwen Stacy falling, and it's the worst. Shrek the Third or Shark Tale? What's worse? Shrek the Third. Shark Tale is bad, but Shrek the Third is. I am currently in the research phase for the Mondo TV. I'm thinking of doing Mondo TV in October since, like, they're the ones who made the Titanic, that horrible Titanic animated movie that every movie critic on the platform has made fun of. ...2007 animation. I want to do that one eventually. I don't think I'm going to be doing... I don't believe it'll be at the end of the year, but... I would say the Dun 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 song is probably my favorite one. That one was just catchy. I also like Golden though. I feel like that whole soundtrack just. Stop. I gotta keep like. No, I pressed export. I don't want to export yet. I just started. God, I hate the new outline for Adobe. I played 4. Gotta keep looking back and forth. I chose to. I'm gonna say right now, I'm actually more excited for 2026. Even though I was already excited for this year, I think 2026. I think 2026 is looking a little better. I'm gonna say I'm interested in that GOAT movie, even though it looks like the stupidest concept. I am interested to see how they do GOAT. I've been stemming the goat yelling meme they put at the end for the last like 2 days since I seen that trailer. Oh geez, there was a lot of. I don't know why I didn't include animated shows. Avatar came out. I thought that was I don't know why I thought Avatar came out in 2004, and I already did. Dang it! What do you think of Chip and Dale? I have never watched the Rescue Rangers show, but the movie I really liked. Mario 2 is coming out that year. Yes. Let's see. GOAT Mario 2. We'll see how Cat in the Hat is. Did I get the Zootopia? I can't remember, did I? I don't think I did. Now that I think about it, I don't believe Zootopia 2's trailer was in front of Bad Guys. There's so many sequels coming out next year. Yeah, the trailer was definitely. I still want to do a video on Phoenix Games. That is such a weird that's so weird to me that they made a. Oh, kitty. I'm editing the Turning Red segment right now. Okay, we got the. Oh, I will say right now, the Cat in the Hat movie better not be as bad as Lorax, because Illumination's not doing it. So. Yeah, Ice Age 6 is Ice Age 6 is probably gonna be the most, because we already kind of see that Disney can't do Blue Sky movies without them. Yeah. That's an opinion. Shit, I just messed up. No, as much as I love it, the first one didn't even get nominated, I'm pretty sure. So, no, sadly. Oh, God. We don't need any more Smurfs-esque movies. I think Cat in the Hat has more potential because Bill Hader's really funny. Nemona's great. Yeah, Disney. I'm still kind of optimistic. Like you said with Ice Age 6, I'm just gonna play it by ear with Ice Age 6 for now. What am I doing? Yeah, Hoppers. I think Hoppers will be cool. Animation's empty is here. Now, that would be 1905. What came out then? No, nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. There ain't no movies and ain't no animated movie. There weren't even movies in 1905. That's what I'm doing next. I'm doing that in September. Fuck's 2016. Who do you think you are? Yeah. If I were to do the 80s, I think I would go backwards. I want to do 89 first, then 88, 87, 86. I don't know if I want to do the whole decade of the 80s, because the 70s is probably going to be my cutoff point, because it wasn't big in the 70s. 1605, there's nothing. 1605, the Black Plague. What? I need the first time that she turns into a red panda. Right there. There we go. Oh. Yes, I am aware of the... Yeah, Disney was carrying in the 80s. I actually forgot about it. I don't count that. Disenchanted, I don't think that counts. Enchanted counts, but not Disenchanted. The 60s, I'd have to think. Oh yeah, the live action, that would be a cool one. Yeah. What is one movie you consider overhated? Turning Red. And I'm not saying, you know what? No, I'm not. That's cheating. I'm doing it. No, the Sing movies, and I'll tell you why. Everybody acts like those movies killed their grandma, and they did not. I don't get it. Dogman. Those are all bangers. Elio got shafted. Well, because it's original. You know what's crazy to me? The 2025 Smurfs movie is horrible, but I would not say it's as bad as the Raj Gosnell films. Yeah. Overall, I just think the Smurfs don't, like, why do they keep making movies off the Smurfs? Like, obviously, I get the first few did good money-wise. Day of the Earth blew up was great. I will say, I think it may have gotten a little overhyped, but I'm more excited for Coyote versus Acme. That's the one everybody says is, like, really good. What's going on, T Brothers? Thanks for the hi. I don't know why I have to announce this, but I'm going to go ahead and say I am not watching Gabby's Dollhouse the movie. I know that's a crazy announcement. I'm not. I'm also not watching Weapons at the moment. Right. Yeah, I've never watched the cartoon. I don't know why it's a surprise I'm not watching a movie based on the fucking preschool show I've never heard of until they made that movie. I have seen that trailer in almost every movie. I'm pretty sure I saw it for what would it have been? I gotta think back. I'm pretty sure they showed it for Superman. I'm like, why? You think was an abysmal year for anime? 2003. There wasn't a lot in 2003. Forgotten Island. What's Forgotten Island? Yeah, Influencer Smurf wasn't even there. I don't know if it was just because I went to an AMC. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Superman, but I was like, man, they keep showing this trailer for everything. Yes, 2006 was great for CG. You know, Over the Hedge came out. Very little else had to happen. Every time I look back, someone commented. The what? The You guys just pull. Somebody commented. I don't remember who it was, but somebody commented. I forgot a movie for 2005 in animation called Furby Island. I was like, what are you talking about? I've never even. I looked it up and I'm like, okay, yeah. I guess never heard of that either. Monster House. Yeah, it was a great year. Great year for CG animation. All of that for Happy Feet to win Best Animated Feature. I still don't get it. Like, because George Miller was attached to it? Yeah, so were Penguins. Surf's Up's a better Penguins movie. What? On the open season franchise, I grew up with it, which is why it hurts to say that none of them are good. I'd say Scared Silly was at least different. It was a different, and I think Open Season 2, I think Joel McHale as Elliot was probably one of the best things about Open Season 2. I'm not sure when I'm going to do N-Wave yet. I want to, especially after since the first two I've watched are yeah. I don't know how to do this on live, but I want to show you guys. I wish I could. I don't know how to do that, but there is this. I found this aesthetic that I was like obsessed with. I found this aesthetic that I absolutely grew obsessed with. It's called Wacky Pomo, and like when I first saw it in this TikTok post, I was like, dude, that is the coolest damn thing I've ever seen. How come I've never heard of it? And apparently, it was used in like the '90s. Aesthetics are just so cool. Either it's my new fixation or I actually really like aesthetics. I've never considered it. That's great, Dom. I'm excited to hear their requests. Yeah, if there's any licensed game requests, those are. I'm very excited to put out this new one. It's I did play the Wreck-It Ralph Wii game. That is where I'll stop that. Paws on fire. Yeah, fine. 2003 was bad. There was nothing. I got into a where was I? That's Paws of Fury. Rango on the PS3 is great. I hear the Wii one isn't good though. I don't have a PS3. I have a Wii. I got a whole console lineup right here. I'm not showing you guys because my desk's a bit of a mess. But hey, wait a minute. Oh no, the Mondo TV video isn't getting delayed. It's definitely sometime in October for sure. That won't happen. I would like to see a Bad Guys game. No, you're good. You're good. I understand. I knew what you were saying. You don't gotta worry. I ain't going to delay that. I don't usually delay videos unless there is an absolute reason for me to. Like with my Mario Party clones video, I had to. But for Tzar, the Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs game is getting its own video in September. The Blue Sky videos. I showed it earlier, but I wanted to show you guys. I got a GameCube. $100. I'm in debt, so that's cool. That would be, yeah, that's what I was thinking, like a beat 'em up action game. Son of a bitch, I just broke something. I broke something. I don't know what it was. Okay. 2006 was a very varied year, I would say. I'll have to look into Digital World. That's you keep mentioning it. I'm like, I need to see what the whole thing's about. Well, that being said, a lot of people kept mentioning the Wreck-It Ralph game on the way, and nope, I'm not going to talk about it yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Nimona as a... Okay. Wait, I see the vision. I see the vision with that. Yes, I watched the Clone High reboot, and it wasn't bad. It was just, I feel like they were more self-aware of what it was funnier in the 2000s when they didn't realize that that would be peak humor in 2020. Let me talk. Okay, yeah, let me talk about that because I need you to understand something. I was so excited to do 2009 in March, and then because I'm like, oh, everybody's gonna vote for 2009, and then I see people keep voting for 2019. I'm like, oh, come on. I've heard of the open season animated show. I haven't watched it yet. Have you seen Thomas and Friends? Never. I've never. Is that the Thomas the cat? Is that what you're talking about? And WoW now, I'd have to look into their history because. Yeah, I would like to see that happen. A K-pop, like a pixel art beat 'em up. That'd be cool. I think the bad guys. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that on live. Never mind. Ooh, editing. I need to find the clip of her with her friends, with her boring friends. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes First thing I thought of was Thomas the freaking cat. I'm thinking of Talking Tom. That's not even close. Damn it. I'm such an idiot. I should just retire now while I'm ahead. No, I'm just joking. Forgotten Island. I have to look into that. There's in August of next year. I'm very interested in this. I've never even heard of it until I looked into it. There's a movie coming out called Flower Vale Street. Apparently, a movie that takes place in the '80s, where a bunch of weird things start happening to this family on the street, and it's like, from the set photos I've seen, it looks really good. Thomas and Friends. Yeah, I've seen Thomas and Friends. I don't know why I thought the cat. No, I'm not gonna like that. I'm not gonna like that from Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats. This movie can be a bit annoying. Oh yeah, that was a whole story. I only had the original Talking Tom. I didn't get any of the spin-offs on I had a tablet growing up. Have you seen Zaboom? Oh, of course I've seen Zaboomafoo. That's a peak. The Crap Brothers, you kidding me? There is a Zaboom. Well, do you think Zootopia 2? I'm hoping. The trailer definitely won me over personally. The only thing I'm worried about is the Ke Huy Quan snake. I love Ke Huy Quan. He's great. I'm just, there's something about what am I trying to think of? There's something about his character that kind of, Wildcrats. Yeah, I've seen Wildcrats. I didn't watch that one as much. It was a little after I was starting to get into middle school, high school when that was popular. Yeah, I feel like it could be better than both of those, honestly. As long as here's my problem with a lot of newer Disney sequels. It feels like they forgot what made the original so good. Moana 2, I think they play a lot more into the humor. And the animation of Moana 2 is great and all, but the story was not there, and that's one of my favorite things about Moana. Okay, I finished the Turning Red segment. Now I gotta go and get Lightyear. This is the boring part of my videos, is that you gotta watch. This is the stuff you don't really see. Behind the scenes stuff. Oh, there's a couple more. PBS definitely I don't know what that is. This is like the second time. I've never heard of that. Oh yes, Lightyear. I'm not gonna say my thoughts on it, but you know, Lightyear. That wasn't 2000. No, I thought that was 2023. Did I seriously forget oh, I don't have that in here. Oh, there's gonna be someone who complains about that. I completely forgot about that. Honestly, I don't think I'm missing much. Disney put out a lot in 2022. Pixar, it's kind of a glass half full situation. I personally like Turning Red. I don't understand why people don't care for Turning Red. But Lightyear is such a hard film for me to defend because I'm such a Toy Story fan. Yeah, that's about all I got to say there. Pixar definitely, they've had worse years, you know. Oh, now I'm just gonna wait. I don't like waiting. Well, if I must be so honest, look what I got here. What is this? What is this? It's the Zuzu Pets game. Yeah, I'm kind of in a similar boat. I like Moana. It's definitely one of the more beautiful Disney films out there. But I understand. Yeah, it's I do think it's a little. Cars 3. Oh, what is one film you consider overrated? If I'm talking overall, the Avatar series. I don't understand why people keep talking about them. See, I'm holding out for Your Mom Home on the Range. Whoa. Oh, Your Mom is the name of the. I was like, hey, whoa, wait a minute. Don't you bring my mama into this. She's a very wonderful woman. Home on the Range is, I wouldn't say that's overrated. A lot of people don't really care for it. I don't care for it for sure. Hey guys, Roseanne's a cow. I need to grab something to drink. You know what? You guys are coming with me. Some drink.